Hi, I'm Aaron G.
This is Joel here.
And welcome back, guys. Today, we are talking about the top 3 reasons why people don't trust life insurance company.
That's right. And last week, we had a field day talking about point number 1, which is why claims are not paid, right?
Exactly.
We talked about the issue of non-disclosure,
Correct.
the issue of non-contractual benefit, the difference between the two, and ensuring that your policy does not lapse.
Exactly. Spot on, Joe. And today, we're going to go straight to point number 2.
That's right.
Right.
And today, we're going to talk about whether the agent was actually competent or not.
Exactly. Now, going back to why we're having this conversation is because we want to address the white elephant in the room. Right. Now, we did mention in our first podcast is that a lot of questions, but not many answers.
Right.
We know the effects, but we don't really know the costs.
Right.
So today we want to address costs, right? And there are basically 3 moving parts into these problems. Number 1 is the policyholder. Number 2 is the insurance company, and number 3 is the agent.
Correct.
Right. And today's point is to talk about the agent. And now, your advisor or your agent is a very important component in these 3 moving parts, right? Why? Because they not only represent yourself, they also represent the company.
Correct. And it's imperative
Right.
that you know the agent or your advisor is there for you when you need them, and it is he or she is for you. You know, it is very important that you know this and you are assured of this. Am I right, Aaron?
Absolutely, Joe. And this is proven when you look into most of the social media comments and rants and anger and all this kind of stuff. You can see that most of it is towards the agent.
Correct.
Right?
Correct.
Either in the form of dissatisfaction or mismanagement of expectations, right? Certain things were not communicated to them, and the lot of surprises that they find out, right? So all this boils down to the agent's competency.
Correct.
Right.
Correct.
So the first thing we want to tell you is that you need to know whether your agent is competent in doing his job. So a lot of agents out there, advisors out there, they are very good in sales, right? And nothing wrong with that, right? But mind you, it's a service-based industry.
Correct.
Service first before sale.
That's right.
Unfortunately, not many agents are in line with this expectation.
Correct. It's all sales.
Exactly.
They'll come to you year-end to meet their KPI,
Right.
or they will tell you there's this huge promotion is in town and you deserve to get this product and etc.
Right.
Let's just leave it as that. But the idea of having life insurance is it's not about the sale. It's about what's going to happen after that.
Yes. So coming to the point of claims.
Right.
Yeah, Joe. So, the agents are there is to make sure they facilitate the claim process.
Correct.
And mind you, claim process is complex.
Right.
Why? Because it involves a lot of documentation.
Precisely.
And that's why competency is the utmost priority, right? Because you want to make sure there's no slip-ups, there's no misleading information. You want to make sure that everything is tight.
Correct.
Right.
So the agent as per se must be able to manage expectations of all of you with clear information.
Right.
So if there's something unclear, you should be able to clarify it with your agent with ease.
Yes.
But if there's some issues that is still very gray,
Right.
then something is wrong there.
Now, just to give you an example, folks, is that when there is a claim arise, often there's always a checklist.
Correct.
And each of those checklists will tell you exactly what are the documents needed.
Correct.
Very, very clear cut.
Yes.
So the agent's responsibility is to manage the flow of that, right? Is to make sure that before you send, all the documentations must be set forth.
Yes.
Right?
Spot on.
Yes. Now, first foremost, when the claim happens, you need to know whether it's covered or not. Correct? Now, your agent should or must be able to let you know whether it's a covered event or not.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And if there's any things that's not sure, please refer to your policy contract. Right? And number 2, you have to make sure that the documentation, especially your medical reports and all that, is collated properly. Nothing that's missed out. All this has to be done by your agent.
Correct.
Now, any breakdown in any of that processes will cause delay, rejection, or even postponement
Correct.
of your claims, right?
Yeah.
So you can see that sometimes, you see on the rants, oh, my claims took forever,
Yes,
right?
yes.
So if you really dig down, it's because certain processes were not followed.
Right, and it's not followed in sequence.
Exactly.
The agent was doing a poor case management,
Exactly.
and he was sending in the wrong forms.
That's right.
What was supposed to be for A, form B came.
Exactly.
And, the form B was rejected,
Exactly.
and the forms were probably not checked.
Yeah.
We even heard of cases where the signatures differed.
Right.
Why is that happening? The agent was doing poor case management.
Exactly. So, I mean, all these are sometimes rookie mistakes, Joe, especially if it's a new agent.
Right.
It also happens to some senior agents too, right?
That's why I'm so surprised.
Yeah, exactly. So I think what is important, folks, is getting the right agent with a balanced view of both sales performance and also service performance.
Correct.
Because if someone if the agent is not so good into sales but good in service, they might not even last, right?
Yeah.
So we want to make sure it's a balance of both worlds, and above all, they must have a right attitude of service.
Right. So the agent's attitude must be correct from the beginning, especially when they are engaging the other stakeholders, which is you,
Right.
and also the company. Guys, so if all of you are not having an agent right now servicing you, or if your agent has disappeared, then it is time for you to get one. Because when you have an insurance policy, the claims, as Aaron shared, is very daunting, and you guys need someone to walk alongside you. So sit down with your advisor and find out everything that you need to know. If you do not have any advisor, DM us or leave a comment.
That's right.
We will get to you and we will assist you. Our objective in starting this YouTube page is to empower, equip, educate, and ensure each one of you are well aware and take charge of the insurance policy.
Absolutely.
So with that, we take leave. We will be back next week. Until then, this is Joraj.
And Aaron G.
Take care. God bless. Bye.